Hello friends, today we will learn how to use Tapit with phonegap. We will start with our test project of phonegap. Here it is. Okay. This is our project phonegap. We will start with the build process. Let's just try compile the project. By the meantime, what are the steps we have to cover? There are a few steps included to create Tapit SDK project. We have to first include some system frameworks, which are system configuration, quartz core, core telephony, and co-location. Then we have to include uh, external host in the codejava.plist. Later we have to add plugin files to our project and so on. We have to add some flag to our other linkers. Okay, in the back we are getting our project compiled and running. Okay, so it comes. Okay. Currently our project is working. This is our test project which is running, so it shows that console your log and it's running. Okay, cool. Just stop the project and go with the steps. Starting with first we have to add some system configuration files to the project. So just select your project, then go to build process, then expand link binary with files. Here you can check that there are several number of libraries already added, like system configuration, quartz core, core telephony, and co-location, and other frameworks. So we move on to our next step. Our next step is to add an external host in the codejava.plist. So just select resource folder, then move down to codejava.plist, where you have to add an external host file. Okay, just add s3 to it and save your project. Cool. Then we move on to our third step, which is to add Tapit SDK and let folder to your project. Okay, and just go to our project folder, then select lib, Tapit SDK. Now go back to your project and drag them to your project folder so that they will get added to your project. Just mark that copy items to the destination folder, just add them. Good. So here's the Tapit SDK files. We move on to the next step is to add the Tapit SDK plugin contains to the plugin folder and the JS file. Okay, so we go back to our plugin folder, just show in Finder. Okay. And then we select, then we have to go to plugin folders and copy header and source file of the plugin. Just copy them. Open your plugin folder and paste them. Otherwise you can just drag and drop them to your plugin folders. Later you have to add your files manually. Okay. Our next step is to add JS JavaScript file to the www root folder and the plugin folders. Just copy this plugin file and copy it to your plugin folder. It will automatically take you to it. Okay. Our next step is to check that whether the objects -c flag is included or not in the project. So we'll select our project, go for file settings, then we type on the link of flags and check for it, and it's already added, so no need to add again. Okay, we have already covered step 5 for which is adding plugin, JS plugin. Okay, then we have to add this entry of plugin so that our project will get to know that we are having a Tapit SDK handler plugin. So we can go back to your codeiver.plist, expand your plugin entries, go to the end, make a new entry. Good. So we have covered our 6th step. Now just try to build this project, and it's getting compiled, and we have gotten prompt of build succeeded. Okay. Now the only things which are left is in index.html. Okay friends, currently we are having first of all we have to add a statement called script, to which we include our JS file to our project. So we add this statement in our project in the index.html. Then the most important thing we have to use this plugin is to initialize our plugin under the function called onDeviceReady, so that things like co-location, SDK plugin initializer, and all things get initialized. So there's a function called Tapit SDK initializer dot initialize add, which will automatically initialize all the stuff. Okay. For calling this, for using multiple functions, we have to include some functions in our project. Like I've already created some buttons for calling, showing banner ad, hide banner ad, show institutional ad, and other stuff. So I have included them and called some JavaScript functions. We will also include some Java functions. Okay, these are the functions which are basically related to calling these scripts, like show banner ad, which will internally call plugin Tapit SDK show banner ad, call show banner ad with zone ID. Currently have used 7527 as a demo ID, which will automatically be used. Okay, we will save it and try to compile it. Cool. We have got several numbers button over our screen. Okay, we will start with calling the function show banner. Okay, as soon as we click, let me show you at the background. Great, we have got a success. Note that the functionality has got working, and in the background you can check that banner has been loaded function. And great, in the application itself we are getting advertisements. Now we will try with hide banner ads, which will also shown that we have got successfully called it, and we have removed on the banner. Now we'll click show institution ad. Great, it's also shown that, and we can check in the ad get loaded, and we are having our ad loaded in the screen. Great. Similarly, we have an ad as an alert. Wanna kill zombies is just a temporary advertisement, and we can also show the same prompt as a prompt. So This is how simple steps through which you can use your Tapit SDK with PhoneGap. Thanks for watching. Thank you.